Yeah, be tripping on that. Turn y'all up. Last time y'all was low. All right, we live, fam. Let's get it.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. We appreciate everybody who listens to us every week. I think right now we got a few people: Calvin Henderson, Mitchie DELILAH, Arcade. Um, who else? Fastback, and then how do I say this? Mew Draconis. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for coming. All right, so we'll just get right into it. We'll go ahead and do our intros and what we've been playing. I'll go first. It's LBOOGIE 0208. I am your host for this week, and I have been playing tons of Call of Duty. I also played, what did we play on Thursday?
Destiny grind.
Destiny, yeah. So Destiny and Call of Duty has basically. Oh, and I played a little bit of what's the Greek mythology one?
Immortals, Phoenix Rising.
Yeah, Immortals, Phoenix Rising. So I played the first little part of that, and then, but basically Destiny, which if you haven't done that new mission for the exotic scout rifle, you need to do it. It's so cool. I love what they're doing, and yeah. So that's it for me. And I guess now we can go to CHAREECE. CHAREECE, you want to introduce yourself and say what you've been playing?
I have been playing. Wait, first of all, girl CHAREECE here. Team CHAREECE in the house. Ha 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 ha. I have been playing Immortals, Phoenix Rising. I am so close to beating that game, but I need to go back and do a little bit more grinding to get a perk that I need. Because I'm tired of struggling a little bit.
Okay.
So hopefully I beat that this upcoming week. Of course, my Genshin Impact. I had to finish the little event, which is basically their version of the Lunar New Year. They had the Lunar Rite in the game, and you get to set off little lanterns and make your wish and all stuff. It was cute as hell. And of course, Destiny. We all played Thursday, but then I've been playing on and off by myself. And season pass is looking nice. I've reached 1278, 79. So I'm happy with my progress so far with this season. Actually, I'm very happy with this season altogether. That mission that we did the other night was hella fun, hella creepy, but still fun. And I think, and Tetris, of course. I played a lot of Tetris. Other than that,
always playing Tetris.
Tetris is so relaxing, y'all. Oh my God. It's like you don't even have to think. You just play.
Yeah, you do have to think. How you say you don't have to think in Tetris?
You don't. You just play.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
Y'all just work with me. Just believe me and just grow with it.
All right. Is that all you've been playing this week?
Yes, that's all I've been playing this week because school is kicking my ass.
All right. Well, Delilah, you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. So for me this week, what's up, everybody? Glad to be back on the shizzle. For me, I've been playing a lot of retro games. So I restarted Ninja Gaiden Black because I love that game. This game is in my top 5, and so I was happy that they announced the Ninja Gaiden collection this week. So yeah, I decided to kind of just jump back into that. A bunch of other little retro games. I even went back and tried and played some Jet Set Radio, and
taking
it back, way back. So yeah, I mean, my catalog that's really all it's been this week. It's Game Pass, and I played some Dead Cells. Huh?
I was just gonna say we got to take you through that area, right?
And Destiny, yeah, I have to get back on. I have to get back on Destiny this weekend. Hopefully, I cut some time away for that. But I'm really getting more heavy into Dead Cells too, because it's just easy to pick up and play, and I don't have to really track the game that much,
Yeah.
So
the part that you hate about Destiny.
Yeah. That's the irony of it.
Yeah. Because I think you like playing, but you don't want to have to figure out what to do.
Yeah, I don't like the grind of it. Yeah.
Right?
And then sometimes you have to read up on certain things in order to find certain items, and I'm like, okay, nobody got time for all that. But yeah. And right now I'm trying to find our background music. So if you don't hear anything, that's why. Yeah.
All right. No background today.
No background.
All right.
That'll be probably in the
Right.
middle of the show. Maybe I have it. I'm looking for it now. So.
Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. All right. Lady, you want to introduce yourself and tell everybody what you've been playing?
Good morning. Good morning. You already know it's Lady Infamous. It been a wild week, y'all. A wild week. In the midst of playing Call of Duty like it was gonna be my husband or something, I play. Look, we're gonna talk about it during the end of the show without really spoiling it. But me and LBOOGIE, we on this Modern Warfare heavy, really, really heavy. Trying to sharpen our skills, trying to get our weight up. Also, while I was playing Destiny 2 with y'all, I got the announcement that I was featured on PC Gamer Magazine.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, baby.
As a hidden gem from Twitch. If you could just, I will definitely put the article in the chat very soon. I'm so happy about that. I mean, man, I'm telling you, man, work hard, be consistent, and have good people around you, and you're gonna be good. I promise you. What else did I play this week? I played some Rogue Company, kick some ass.
Oh, what else? What else did you play?
I played the Outer Worlds.
What else?
Apex Legends.
Yeah.
I played a lot. Yo, we played Apex, right? And I promised Elle that I was gonna play with her, right? So I was ready to go. Yo, it was not bad.
Don't you feel like now that you played, like, I don't know, I feel like when you go from Call of Duty to Apex, that you're more confident, right? Like, I feel that, like, because it's a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but as far as like the gunplay, it's a little bit, I don't know, I don't know. It is a little bit easier as far as being able to transition from Call of Duty to Apex. I think it's like Call of Duty warms you up, and then you go into Apex, and you're like good to go.
Yeah, it was weird how the map moved. You could tell by the achievement that I got that I did not play this game.
Yeah, it was like your first win, right?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Aww,
we got a nice W. Yeah, she posted the video on Twitter and everything. She got her first W, and it was with me and Stitch, and Stitch was stealing kills as usual, but it was all gravy.
I'm sure he didn't mean it.
No,
it was fun. It was fun. I was low key like looking at the operators and stuff, and I'm like, yo, I need Loba. If I'm gonna continue to play, I gotta get Loba. Is that her name?
So? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why do you feel like you need to get her?
Because she looks so pretty.
She's pretty. She's very pretty.
I mean, she's useful. She's a useful support, and I think if you have like a good team, you could be Loba.
But I'm gonna chill with Lifeline for is that her name? Lifeline?
Yep.
I'm gonna chill with her first.
Yeah, so I like that they basically, so before Lifeline lady, you had to like sit there while you brought somebody up. But now with Lifeline, you can just put your little drone out next to them and it'll automatically pick them up and you can keep fighting.
Oh, I like that because that's who I play with.
Yeah. So I thought it was cool that they did that.
Yeah, I think I don't know these characters, I'll be real.
Yeah, and they just introduced a new one, so
I don't like the look of the new one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I like his accent and I like what he does. Like, it's kind of OP. I'm wondering how they're gonna, do that, because like he basically has double stack grenades, right? And then he's also able to like just shoot out grenades off of his arm, like these fire grenades and stuff. So he can really, mess some people up at the end, for end game, last circle.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was nice. I was pretty good.
All right. All right. I think that is everybody and what we've been playing this week. We actually play games, so we gotta
right
go through all that.
We ain't talking about hardware out here in these streets all day, every day, man. We out here playing games. I'm gonna drown y'all with my clips, with my video game clips.
Y'all had to have seen that RDNA 3 is a wrap.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I'm like, they are not gonna let that go. Like, he is a meme forever.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
And good luck to you. Good luck to you. Everybody's like never gonna take him seriously. Like, anytime he says, predicts, or does any of that shit, they're gonna be like, aren't you the one?
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
It's a whap. All right.
Oh
All right. So if
Hilarious.
you were saw, there was a Nintendo Direct this week. What we decided to do, which I think we're going to try to do a little bit more, is set up a Discord, watch in a Discord, and that may be something that we do on this Patreon that we get out. Is to have these little viewing parties with our lovely supporters, because I think who was it that was with us? Baseby.
Yeah.
He will let you guys know that we get pretty entertaining. So it didn't start out as a roast, but
It really didn't, y'all. It
became a
really
roast.
didn't.
Yeah, it became a roast, but that's just, I think, because we like to talk shit. So
I feel like I missed the roasting part. Unless y'all just got
because when you came in was toward the end when they were like actually finally starting to show
Okay.
things, but the whole first part of the show I was just like, what is this? And it's hilarious because people reported that it was a strong showing.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like it was a strong showing. I mean, you guys tell me how you felt, but so the only takeaways I got was Splatoon and Mario Golf.
Man, I wanted Metroid so bad, and so to just not have that,
Right.
it's annoying.
So no Metroid again.
No Breath of the Wild 2.
No Breath of the Wild 2.
No
That
Mario,
lead
Mario
up
Kart
was
9.
like, you need to be smacked, my guy.
Yeah. That was.
I know you guys are all waiting to hear about the next installment of Zelda, but that's not happening today. Like, who does that? Did the pause and everything?
No, I mean, I think it's good to be transparent and to say, okay, yeah, we're not showing that. I know y'all looking forward to it.
That's great, but the way he said it, the way he delivered the message was horrible.
Yeah.
He should have just not said that at all.
Yeah, but that could have also been a translating problem. But another thing too, though, the fact that they're releasing Skyward Sword at full price, like that shocked me. I'm like, this game is mad old, and y'all releasing it at full price. Like, seriously, so
yeah.
Somebody gonna buy it. That's why, because they know they didn't. Because they know they're Nintendo.
Somebody's gonna sell out. It is what it is. It's Nintendo.
Yeah. And I love how they were like, and if you're waiting for Breath of the Wild, this was the game that inspired Breath of the Wild. Basically, exactly. I'm like, okay, like I'm still not playing it.
Yeah, that was pretty.
And like I was, because I'm not a Zelda fan, but I was on Twitter, and apparently this is not the best Zelda game in the first place.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not at all. Like, so please don't buy it. Like, they're dangling the meat in front of you guys, and it's spoiled. Just don't know yet. I'm just, hey.
They don't say it like that, but
I don't get how they're able to just, I don't know.
It's Nintendo. They can do that.
I mean, that's this crazy thing. They got such a reputation and notoriety for just being the way they are.
The way they are.
And how are they? Like, I don't know. That the Nintendo Direct was not fun. I didn't see anything that I would want to buy.
You're not even the Smash characters?
No. I was gonna say, because and that the controller, the Zelda controller said, I was like, yo, I want it.
Right. Yeah, they hardware.
No, because that's the hardware, the controllers are still drifting. They never fixed their problem. They not
Yeah, but you just send them in. You send them in, and they're gonna fix them. Or send you out new ones.
But you should have to do that though.
That class action lawsuit.
And then they got the controllers, the Joy-Cons. Everybody was on the Joy-Cons. That's what I saw. That's what I saw on social media. Like, they really, people were like really hyping up the Joy-Cons. Now Mario Golf,
that was the winner.
And Mario Golf.
Yeah, and you know what? I was excited about Mario Golf because I'm like, that is a GWG game night title for sure.
For sure, yeah.
But I was just upset it was only 4 players. Like, that's a missed opportunity there.
Maybe
Is it just
Yeah.
wait, is that like, well, it has to be multiplayer. I'm trying to see, maybe that was couch co-op, but maybe because it seems like it would be more, that game should be awesome for more than 4 people.
Yeah, you would hope.
Because even Mario Kart can even have more than 4 people, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping that they did, more of a party style where you could, play with more than 4. What I mean, it may be something different later, but from what I've seen, it's 4-player. And but they do have this new mode that sounds like it's going to be like a fast golf, where you basically everybody has to run to get there, and whoever gets there first gets to shoot first. So I like that element, but yeah, I don't know.
Y'all getting them with how much the Joy-Con? $60?
Of course, if not more.
The game that I'm not spending. I can validate a PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller for that price range. For a basic.
The new PlayStation 5 controller is $79 too.
Yeah,
but they got drift problems.
Yes, they are starting to have drift problems, right?
Issues. I wonder if it's a manufacturing thing or something. I don't know. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But it just looked like the regular Joy-Cons that I got right now, but just painted over. I can't do it.
Skin I could get from Etsy.
The Joy-Cons are something that you're not even supposed to play with. Those are for displays. Because if you actually play with that, it's going to be gone in like 6 months. Because we have, Joy-Cons has a tendency to not have a lot of durability in their Joy-Cons. So I don't know, man. That's for me. I think the Joy-Cons, those are just like for decoration purposes. I wouldn't play with them. If anything, I'll buy it and then flip it. You feel me? I think I might do that.
Ooh. Look here, you can't do that because we talking bad about scoffers, whatever, the last couple of weeks. So you can't do that. You can't do it.
All right. You got me.
But see, there's difference between you flipping one thing versus like a pallet.
Oh yeah. Now you got a point there. You really do.
I ain't gonna have a pallet of them controllers, but you know what I'm saying. I can flip one. Let me stop. Nintendo's gonna be Nintendo, and the real Nintendo fans, they gonna
dish it up.
They gonna eat it up, and that's fine because that's their shit. For me, I didn't care. I'm not spending $70 on no Zelda game that was old as hell. I'm not doing it. I didn't even spend $60 on a Call of Duty 3. That shit was on Xbox. I said, hell no. I'm about to go get that shit on PC for $20. You know what I'm saying? No. I think Mario Golf was the only game that intrigued me. I don't care for Smash. I don't care for Splatoon. Maybe I heard there was going to be some Mario Kart 9, but we didn't get that. So
yeah, I was surprised because I don't know. It was crazy too because people were before we even started, we're in there it's about to be Port City, and that's what it was. Most of the games they showed were ports.
Did this show have any hype at all?
No,
not really.
Well,
no, well
a little bit.
Nintendo people.
Nintendo people. But do we know Nintendo people?
Yeah. I know.
I do know some Nintendo people. Yeah,
I can name one Nintendo person right now in my brain. She was hyped.
I don't know. I did like I was upset about no Metro Prime because I've been waiting on something for that game for last 3 years, if not longer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think Nintendo at this point is just whatever, they're gonna do their own thing and they don't really care if nobody else does it with them.
Right.
They literally give no fucks right now. Because people still gonna buy it.
No, one thing
they can push. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Delilah.
I was gonna say one thing that did stand out to me though is how they have the expansion for the
Monster Hunter?
No, the when you build the houses and you do the farming. What's that genre? Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
The Mario World expansion. I thought that was cool. I have the tunnels and stuff like that.
But we're not playing it.
But
That's
it's free.
true, but it's a free update.
But it's free.
Yeah, I was happy that it was free and but I'm like, I ain't really touched that game in months, and I know that there are people that are still playing, obviously, but the majority of people that are playing when it first came out, we could probably say like 90% of those folks aren't playing.
Probably less than that.
I don't know. I'm being nice.
I don't know, but hey, it came in clutched in the quarantine, so I'm still gonna give them credit for that.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it was a meh.
It was a what?
It was a meh. Yeah.
All right. Well, take that as you may. So for our next topic, what I wanted to talk about was, if you guys paid attention, it looks like, which I didn't even know countries did this, but I guess, everybody does their own thing. Saudi Arabia, like the country, has a public fund, and what they've done is taken the money from the public fund and invested in, I think, 3 or 4 different game companies. So EA, Take-Two, Activision Blizzard. So basically they invested about $3.3 billion in these companies. Now, because they're in 3 different companies, the stake isn't like a large stake. So it's not like they now have control over these companies or anything like that. But I thought it was interesting because it sounds like over there, which I do know some people in Pakistan and India, and it sounds like it's really getting popular out there too. But esports is becoming a huge thing in some of these countries, and I just wanted to see what you guys thought about this.
I think it's cool. I mean, if it benefits the people of their country, why not?
What about you, CHAREECE?
In a way, I'm kind of, I've never heard of an actual country investing. To me, that's what makes it so weird. It's more other companies invest. Yeah.
So it says the move was undertaken by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salam, also known as MBS, and he took millions of shares in each company. And I guess that it's his MISK Foundation, MISK, a nonprofit foundation meant to foster, empower, and create healthy environment for young creative talents in Saudi Arabia. So yeah,
it's awesome. Like, honestly, I wish maybe our country could do something like that. But question, can another country invest like this? I don't know. It's weird.
Not America. I mean,
well, I guess because he's used this foundation and the fund from them to invest in, essentially, it sounds like the reason for them to invest is so that these companies will maybe, begin to make programs and stuff like that in their country for their youth.
Now, yeah, okay.
To me, he seemed like he building his table. What's wrong with that?
Sounds like it to me too.
And I think, well, it's really with esports, it's American heavy, it's Asian heavy, it's, you got a little bit of sprinkle of Europe in there, but there's not a lot of like Arabian people, Saudi Arabian people, you know what I'm saying, in the video game world. I think, Middle Eastern, that area. So I think in his mindset, look, I'm a prince. I got money on top of money on top of money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, technically, it's not just his money.
Well, I know it's not.
Yeah.
I know it's technically, but he is a prince. So don't the taxes go to him, right?
Or they go back to that fund?
Yeah. So
they don't really divulge a lot of that.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I ain't gonna get deep into it then. But he is setting up. He's setting up a gaming esport hub in his country. So I don't think that's nothing wrong. People, we last. This is different. Like American esports is real different. But he's taking a step to making his own table. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
what about you, DELILAH?
I'll say that gaming is just in general, is very lucrative, right? It's one of those it's like a bull, and when it comes to like stocks and whatnot. It's always every year after year, even in a pandemic, it's the only industry that has succeeded, because it's entertainment and it's something that you can consume pretty much at will on your own time. Things have to be open in order for you to enjoy gaming. You know, it doesn't require physical locations for you to engage with it, outside of development, of course. But
right.
So I understand the why, like why invest in that, why put a lot of money into that those companies in order to have some sort of profit or return, because history has shown that this industry has been extremely profitable, and it's, you know, if you put money in housing, you don't know what's going to happen with housing. You put money in banking, you don't know what's going to happen with banking, etc. Any industry, food, any industry, but gaming has been the stable one. So I'm not, you know, I read the article and I was like, that's interesting, but at the same time, I was like, okay, that's kind of a smart investment when you think about it. And I could easily see other entities doing something similar in the future, but yeah, more power to him. Like Lady said, I mean, he's built his own table. It kind of is what it is, you know. And then again, I mean, what the age range is? Because it could be the fact that he's kind of like us, you know, grew up playing, know how important gaming is, and
I think he is on the younger side. So
so he fully understands, like, y'all, we need to put money here because it's, you know, it's $1 billion industry, trillions,
right?
You know, so it's like.
Yeah, he's building his table out.
So,
all right. So, going on to our next topic. I don't know if you guys even knew that this was a thing. I think it's pretty cool, but apparently there's a new, you know, networking service called eFuse, and it's essentially like a LinkedIn for gamers. Gamers and esports people and people in the industry. And basically its goal is to connect esports players and gamers with recruiters and companies with job openings. And they just raised $6 million in funding. And they have participation from NFL, NBA athletes, Odell Beckham Jr., Denzel Ward, Ezekiel Elliott, Seth Curry, you know, so you got like a few people, you know, starting to raise their eyebrows. And it says the platform has just recently gathered about 500,000 new users over the last year, and currently has about 25,000 jobs, internships and scholarships on offer. So
what an app at though.
You can go to the website and sign up.
Yeah, it must be kind of like eFuse.
And with the S, not a Z.
This is great because right now all of the, you know, job listings and things are kind of scattered. You know, you have your artists going to ArtStation, you got a Gama Sutra and all these other GameIndustry.biz. They have like job listings, but to have it's like a LinkedIn, that's awesome. I mean, of course, LinkedIn is also used for gaming jobs. But for this to be like the sole focus of that platform, I think it's a fantastic idea, and I hope it takes off.
Yeah, I want to get on here and, you know, start seeing how it looks and stuff, because what would be really cool is if they, you know, how like LinkedIn has kind of like
business kind of feel to it.
Well, like, you know, where they're like, you know, corporate jobs will post about, you know, different things and about being able to get hired there and stuff like that. So that's the type of stuff I want to be able to see there. It's like, you know, if this is the type of job that you're looking for, this is what you need to do. Right. These are the things you need to do. These are the certificates you need to have, stuff like that.
The learning
aspect. Like, that's what I want to see.
Oh yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah. But I think this is awesome because I think that in software development as a whole, every company lists their jobs so differently, and it's the same job. And I think a lot of the hurdles when trying to apply for software development jobs is the way that they structure the job, you know, listing. Because I mean, people will think that they're not qualified. I don't think all the time accurately depicts what the job actually is.
Right.
I guess.
What you gotta be doing.
And
Yeah.
right. And I think that companies need to do a better job at listing entry-level jobs and not requiring, asking for 10 years of experience for an entry-level job. I think that is kind of counterintuitive. And I think that a lot of times you get people who don't apply simply because they see things like that,
I've actually experienced that in design where, I've seen a couple of listings that said, you need 10 years of experience with Adobe XD and 10 years of experience with Figma. And it's like those platforms haven't even been around for 10 years. So it's like,
right.
Recruiters gotta do a better job.
Oh, yeah. Right. And then a lot of times they don't even hire someone that has that much experience. So it's like, why even list that, So I think it ends up being a deterrent. So it'd be nice if these companies start to work with places like eFuse to get their job listings, put out with better descriptions and, more realistic requirements. But yeah. All right. Well, that's what I wanted to talk about. I thought it was cool. So
it is cool. I already downloaded the app.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
I mean, one of the things, right? if you're trying to get bigger and shit, you cannot like
network.
Network. You can't have your box. You gotta have that box open so you can venture off. It can't be just Twitter. It just can't be Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Right. You gotta put all your hands in the basket, especially for Black women or black folks, which is, you gotta work twice as hard to get the same result at others. This is the shit you gotta do. You have to. Ain't no way you're gonna be able to progress if you don't expand your horizons. I don't care if it's gaming, cooking, whatever. You have to expand your horizons.
Yeah,
you have
constantly learn. Like I tell people that all the time. Like never stop learning. And as soon as you stop learning, that's when you start growing. So,
right.
That's a big part of it. So you're right. I really hope that platform does have more learning opportunities for people to like help train them or at least hook them up with better avenues that they can take in order to get into some of these programs they offer for like game design and game development and stuff like that, and offer discounts for things, because you will find that more oftentimes than not that it's a cost related issue as to why some people do not take these gaming development programs, because they're typically 2 and 3 times more expensive than a typical degree that you would get. Like if you try to go to DigiPen or Full Sail, they're like 3 times the amount of a traditional tuition at like a UGA or UCLA, things like that. So it's a big problem. It's interesting because at work this is something we talk about all the time. It's like, what discouraged people from applying to these type of positions? What discouraged people from staying in tech, and like why are they leaving the industry and things like that? And so this was cost was definitely a huge one, a pretty big one, especially when we got even right now the political debate behind tuition and what's going to happen with that, and how it's preventing people from buying homes and from being able to stimulate the economy like it was in the past. So yeah, but that's a whole other conversation, right?
Yeah, but it's one that needs to be had. I think we don't have to delve too deeply in it today, but I think that we got to get comfortable having these conversations. Sure. All right, let's see. The next one, which I am very happy about, is it looks like NVIDIA basically took out the component in their graphics cards so that you can no longer mine cryptocurrency with it.
What?
Now, if you don't know, one of the reasons why GPUs skyrocketed in prices was because people found out that they could use them to mine cryptocurrency. So that drove the price, way up. So they're thinking that it's going to help level out some of the price with these game graphics cards. but it's also going to reduce crypto mining efficiency. So because I think the only other way you can do it is with your CPU. So they might, get a hike in prices, but I don't know. I know that you guys know when, all of a sudden we looked up and all of our graphics cards were becoming this price of a PC,
Yeah.
So
I know for me, like I try to upgrade every couple 2 to 3 years or so, and that's been the problem I'm running into this year because I made a nice little coin from the GameStop thing, right? So it's like, okay, cool, I'll upgrade my computer, and that's some more story to that. But anyway, I was looking for a graphics card. I'm like, they like $1,200 for the lowest one, and then it goes all the way up to $1,600, $12, and it's insane because the retail price of those are $399 all the way up to I think $899, I believe. So it's insane. I was like, I am not about to buy a graphics card for that much, no matter how much it costs. It's just not. It's not worth that. I'd rather just wait and sit. So this announcement is very welcoming. I'm like, yes, let's go. And I'm hoping that you said this was NVIDIA.
Yep.
I'm hoping that AMD does the same thing, because then that opens up the playing field again. You'll be able to, people can get back into, having builds, and people are no longer doing like these extravagant builds. Only big streamers are like larger streaming content creators are doing the larger builds and stuff like that because they were able to get the graphics cards or afford to get them or get them sent to them. But these smaller streamers, you'll notice, aren't able to, participate because of the cost of these graphics cards. It's insane. And it halted me, for just being someone who would upgrade often, so it's like, man, I can't afford to do that. Like,
right.
So
I mean, not like you said, not even like every 2 years. Not if you're trying to get a top of the line one.
Right.
I mean, the top of the line one that probably would have cost you, $300 or $400 before, like you said, is now costing you, $1,200, $1,400, $1,600.
Like, who?
Right.
Who wants to?
Right.
I'm not trying to pay $3,000 for a computer. Nah.
Right. And it said that it also, the use of graphics cards for cryptocurrency mining also is attributing to the huge spike in Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
So, because people have been able to basically farm Bitcoin, it has driven the price up. I think that they said that value was increased from about 7,500 pounds in January to 3,700 pounds in February.
Yeah. And it's interesting.
No, sorry. 37,000 pounds. My bad.
What's interesting for somebody like NVIDIA, and this for them, it probably doesn't matter because it's going to cost the same for them regardless, because when they sell these cars, they're selling them retail to whatever company that buys them or whatever person that purchases them. So they're not inflating the prices. They're not the ones doing this. It's like you said, the people that are mining that's altering the prices. So for them, they're like, shoot, if we clip this, it's not going to matter, but more people will be able to enjoy our cards.
Yeah, because basically what there's, their idea with this is that they want to make sure that these cards get into the hands of gamers, because essentially they're now making these cards and they're just being used to data mine, which isn't really what they're making these cards for, So I guess with the launch of the GeForce RTX 3060 on February 25th, they're going to be taking steps to ensure that, these people aren't able to go online, I guess, and just snatch them all up, and gamers don't get to get them. So we'll see how that goes.
We'll see.
I know the only thing I cared about in this whole article was the fact that the price might go down. Now I can actually maybe afford to get me a gaming computer. Because some prices was looking kind of ugly. So I was happy about that part.
Now that's the thing. Pre-builts, that's why pre-builts in the last few years have been popular, because they've been able to get the cheaper GPU price in order to, make a build in-house. Whereas, people like you and I we didn't have that option. So a lot of people were getting pre-builts from like NXZT.
Yep.
And stuff like that, just because they were able to get the cheaper, GPUs. It's I missed the whole I miss like I mentioned earlier, like the community part of it all.
Right.
Seeing who building what.
Well, it sounds like what they're going to do to try to, deter these people from snatching up, these gaming CPUs, your video cards, is they announced a new cryptocurrency mining processor line. So they're going to make processors specifically for that to sell to those people, which is
okay.
Good, right?
That may work.
Right.
It's like two birds, one
Right, because
stone.
now they have their own thing.
Yep.
Gamers will be able to have their own thing, And the fact that they took the ability out of the video game processor, the video processor, will even more so deter them from, snatching those up. So I think it's good.
Yeah, I like that they're trying.
And the
to solve
3060 is a decent price, right?
Oh yeah, that's the lowest end one. I believe it's like $399 for it. And it's a good card. It's nothing.
Right.
It's no slouch for it to be that price.
Right. Sounds like I need to buy one.
There you go. Future plan.
Right. All right. Where are we? I think we're getting close to tidbits. We got a couple more. Well, yeah, we got one more. I'll do one more and then we'll do tidbits. So if you guys want to start getting your questions together, we have a couple more topics, but yeah, start getting your questions. Remember, question in big bold and then your question, and we'll have either Lady or Chareece start scrolling through and grabbing those. So the next big topic I wanted to talk about was BlizzCon. So typically, obviously in person, but now they're doing online, which is kind of cool because, everybody can attend, right? Yeah. Everyone gets to watch everything. So I put in a little blurbage about Overwatch 2 because for me, that's pretty much one of the bigger things that I care about coming out of BlizzCon. But I also just put a little story that kind of gave us an overview of everything that's been announced so far for BlizzCon. So what did you guys think? It looks like, we got a couple of remakes. We got the remake of Diablo 2. We have Rogue Class coming to Diablo 4. World of Warcraft Shadowlands, first major update. That's going to be called Chains of Dominion. The Burning Crusade expansion coming in the World of Warcraft. Hearthstone's new expansion called Forged in the Barren, and Blizzard's Arcade Collection, which I guess was announced and released, out now for PC, Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. And yeah, so those are the things that have been announced so far.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just waiting on Diablo 4, but just waiting too damn long.
That's the same thing I was gonna say. It's like, okay, all that sounds good, but where's Diablo 4?
Diablo 4. Anything that the thing that I got from BlizzCon was the Overwatch 2 panel. They were talking about the changes that of some things that's going to happen in Overwatch 2. They got it looked like they got a black hero now named Sojourn, but
they haven't shown her. Yeah,
they ain't say nothing. They shown her face, I think.
Right.
But that's it. So they're gonna have new maps. They're gonna have PvE. They're gonna have new hero looks. They're gonna have new story content. Dramatic weather. I don't know how that's gonna play. Some people say don't broke. If it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing. I'm like, if it ain't broke, make it better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's my main thing. I'm just like, they haven't really done anything to the game. And why not?
That game been out for a long time. So
yeah, 4 years, right?
Mm-hmm. It's longer than 4, I think. But I don't even hear anything about Overwatch anymore. So everything's about Apex now, because Apex is always releasing new skins, new events. Overwatch still has the same events, the same loot box. Everybody's still looking for that damn Mercy suit from Halloween or some shit.
No,
they released 3 years ago.
You can pay for that. You can pay for that now.
Oh, see, look.
I paid for that. As soon as I knew I could pay for it, it was around.
Like, I'm not
It was
grinding for it no
around.
more. But I'm down.
No more. No more.
And see, then that's another question. Well, actually, it shouldn't, but it should. Like, will those skins carry over to the new game? I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like you have to start all over.
Then you're gonna
I don't
split
know.
the player base.
I don't
I don't
know.
That's interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. I watched it. I am intrigued by the remake of Diablo 2 because I did not watch that one. I mean, play that one, so I might jump on that. But the other things I really wasn't into because I don't play Warcraft and I still want Diablo 4. But it was interesting how they did it. You know, E3 should have paid attention. But yeah.
All right, Delilah, do you have anything to say on this?
Not really. I mean, I don't play any of those games, like any of those
Right.
games, outside of
Yeah.
the little bit that I played of Diablo. But I mean, I'm looking forward to Diablo 4. So, yeah.
All right, so on to our tidbits, and I'm just going to lump this last topic in with tidbits. But Xbox came out with a FPS boost mode. If you guys didn't know, some of the older games that you can play on Xbox Series X and S have been upgraded, not with, waiting on the, developer or whatever, but just Xbox making it happen. That you're now going to get 60 FPS and 120 FPS on certain games. Sniper Elite, it looks like, Far Cry 4, Super Lucky's Tale, UFC 4, Watch Dogs 2 are just some of the games that have been able to take advantage of this FPS boost.
Yep. I think it's
Which
that's pretty neat.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty.
if you think about as Cherie say, this is current gen. So if you think about last gen, the only thing we cried about and yelled about was frame rate. Like, yo, give us 60 frames. Like,
right.
So the fact that they're able to do this without relying on the developer is fantastic, and I'm pretty sure, and I can't wait to see more games take advantage of this. But yeah, so should be nice. Sorry, go ahead, lady.
No, I'm piggybacking off of you. That's great.
I got you. Oh, okay.
You said it perfectly. You took the words right out of my mouth.
All right, what about you, Trace? You got anything to say on that?
I think it's kind of cool how they did this, but without like developers' input or whatever. Like they just like, hey, we got this feature, we're gonna unlock it. It's just an update this come, and we're gonna add new titles to it continually. So instead of how like every couple of months we get a list of new back compact games, now we're gonna get a new list of games that are now 60 frames per second, and that shit's just awesome. Like I don't know, it's.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was like, no, it's like it's not like we've got the X and the S out, we're done. No, they're still in the lab, they're still trying to cook stuff up, they're still trying to improve what they already have made, and stuff like this is just like icing on the cake or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, at this point it's probably ice cream. Yeah. But
what tripped me out though is like if you listen back at they had a Jason Ronald was being interviewed by Cole Eastwood. I'm pretty sure I know who Cole Eastwood is. And so he talked about how that the actual power of the Series X and S, like they realized they had headroom and it was just kind of sitting in idle, so they could use that in order to make other improvements to the games, and they figured, why not? I mean, if it's sitting there doing nothing, let's take advantage of it. Let's try to double the speeds or quadruple the speeds in some cases. And what's interesting also is that the developer has to do absolutely nothing at all, and the system actually tricks the game in thinking that it's running at 30, but it's actually running at 60. It's pretty cool how it's being done, how they're actually doing it. So yeah, that's all I know about it.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good info. All right, so we'll probably see more games coming to that, which is awesome. And then it looks like IGN is going to have a fan fest, and it looks to be coming February 26th, 27th. And it looks like it's going to be like all things geek. It's gonna have some video games.
What month?
It's gonna
This
have
month?
this month. Yeah, February
end of the
26th, February
end of the
27th.
month.
They're gonna have to catch me on the 29th, bruh. They're gonna have to catch me.
Well, that's
I'm
because we have stuff going on, but
Yeah, I can't.
it's not. I don't think it's because you're not interested. It's because
No,
you have
no.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
Right. So they're going to have some panels. Batman Beyond cast reunion, inside look at Bethesda's Deathloop, Godzilla versus Kong, breaking down the cinema's biggest brawl, Invincible extended sneak peek, introducing Netflix Jupiter's Legacy, Netflix's Shadow and Bone, Justice League Inside the Snyder Cut with Zack Snyder. So these are some of the panels that they're going to have. So that's pretty cool.
We might do one. I mean, it looks interesting. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know how you guys are hyped about Kong versus Godzilla when y'all seen Freddy versus Jason. It's gonna happen the same way.
I don't think so. What we already saw in the trailer looks like leaps and bounds better
entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So you saying
I mean,
Freddy versus Jason wasn't entertaining?
It
Not
was
the
like
way
they
they
look
intended it.
horrible.
It was so.
Not in the way they intended it to be.
Was it Kelly Rowland in there? No. Was she? Maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna I'm gonna be looking at some of this, especially Bethesda Deathloop.
Mhm.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
For me, it's Justice League.
Yep, that's me.
That's the movie, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Snyder Cut.
What happened to Gotham Knights?
Oh, that's
Ooh.
That,
last
Yeah,
I
I'd
heard.
like to see
I was
that.
tripping over it. Last I heard, it is still on point to release later on this year.
Man, I ain't seen nothing from them. I'm just saying.
well, I mean, we haven't really had any like big gaming, conferences or anything either. And if it's coming out next year, I would assume that we probably won't hear too much until summer.
Yeah. It's really dry
Okay.
right now, man.
Yeah.
Drier
First of the
than
year.
drier than a turkey sandwich, man. It's
Ooh.
good.
3 days after Thanksgiving too.
Ooh,
Wow.
you trying to die.
Right. Or choke. All right. So the last little tidbit is that it looks like Bungie is looking to expand the Destiny 2 universe. We've heard talks of Bungie hiring. It looks like they're expanding their headquarters office. They're looking to hire more people as well as start a new IP, it sounds like. So they want to expand Destiny 2 universe, have a new IP. They're making moves, making their headquarters bigger. It's a lot of stuff.
Okay. That's the microtransaction money.
Hey, they got mine.
Right? I got mine.
They sure did get mine on Thursday.
Well, yeah, because we didn't even realize, that the new mission that we were doing, you have to have the season pass to do it.
For real?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because Lady couldn't do it. And then we were like, all right, go get the season pass. And then when she got the season pass, it popped up. So we were able to do the first part where she goes and gets the signal. But then the mission would never pop up. And then once
that's
she got the
booty.
season pass,
They
the
did
mission popped up.
So
So
for real, y'all gonna make me pay for a mission? Yep, that's what they did. But it's okay.
It's pretty cool. and the bow, I told her, you're gonna the bow alone is worth the season pass.
Yeah,
which
that bow
I
is-
think
that
she
bow is
enjoyed the
beast.
bow.
I ain't never gonna max out, but it's a good bow. I'm not gonna max out on the season pass on Destiny. Ain't no way. But it's good to I did it because I wanted to play with my friends. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
and a bow was just a bonus. I don't like bows. I don't like bows. But when I hit that bow,
awesome.
when I hit that bow, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
This bow giving out 10,000 damage? What?
I had to get on it, man.
That bow is
oh my
sweet.
god.
That bow is
I
sweet.
got 50 before, 50,000 damage with that bow.
Okay.
With the upgrades?
Because if you prime them, well, I think it levels up as you level up, right? As you keep leveling it up, as you keep infusing it,
Yeah, infusing it. Yeah, it gets better.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, do you have
that
to do
bow is
anything
beast.
special to get it, or you could
No,
just?
it's like
It just
literally
comes in
the
the
first
season
one.
pass.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet.
It's the first one.
Oh yes, all right.
So when you go to the season pass and you open up the first little crate they give you, it's in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're gonna give you some items that's gonna level you up real nice.
Yep.
All
So
right.
you want me?
All right.
Yeah,
I'll have to
So
jump on it. I'll jump on it
she
too.
about to
Right.
jump on it meow. She gonna jump on it right
Right,
meow.
she loaded it right meow.
Right after, right after the show, it's going
Yeah.
down.
Right. You get your premium rewards. It's in there, that first one. And you get if you have other characters, which I know Lady doesn't, and I guess.
I do have an extra
Okay.
character. She's just chilling.
Well, you can go in there
And
and give her that same thing. But what you want to do is to give her some of your weapons first from your character who's higher level, then open up that package and it'll be a little higher. Because the package opens up relative to your level. But yeah.
Yeah, so you want to be as high as possible before you start opening stuff.
Right,
for
which
people
is
who
why
play
I like to
multiple
wait to
characters.
the end to open up my shit on the season pass so that it's
Yeah, that threw me off the first time you did that. I'm like, why are you waiting? We gotta get
Yeah,
back
I
to
don't
the
do
tower.
that.
We gotta go back to the tower for what? Like,
method to my madness. But all right, yeah. I think that's it. Did anybody else have anything else to say about Bungie? Oh, we have one more thing to say, which if
I have an
You
L
have
of
not-
the, I have I'm sorry. I have an L of the week. After.
okay, go ahead.
No, you go first, and I'll do my L.
Well, I kind of want to do that first because we're gonna tell spoilers and people who want to stop listening.
Oh, L of the week is Metallica for doing that performance on Twitch and getting DMA strike, and they replaced the music with 8 bits. And
Right. What the hell?
if y'all don't know, there was a time far away that it was this thing called Napster and LimeWire. And with these two products, with these two softwares, you could turn your computer to the ultimate DJ machine. Just pirated all kinds of songs, having the ultimate collection. We do not condone that behavior on the show. But Metallica was one of the first people back in the days to say, hey, y'all, stop illegally downloading music. And then they stopped. And then now we got all these DCMA strikes. And out of all the people to actually get their song like muted during a live performance, this Metallica.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny.
Right.
That's called karma, motherfucker. That's karma. Because I knew, I mean, I don't know how old y'all are in the chat, but
that took some years to mature, didn't it? Good Lord.
Right.
yeah, that was pettiness.
It came back though. Came back on their ass.
Pettiness. I'm like, that's what you get, Metallica. Because if you wasn't all crying about the DMA, about people illegally downloading your music, and your shit wouldn't be muted right now. So now, Twitch gets an L.
Which is hilarious. Like how it's them
I
playing.
think they own it.
Like
I
it's
think
them
they own
playing.
it. They own that. They own that.
Like they'd be like Jay-Z come do a concert and they give him a strike. Like it's his music though. Like
It's like, yeah, I don't. That's the part I couldn't understand. They're literally playing the music live, so
Yeah,
of course they
right.
had to give permission for it. But you still drop the
Oh
music
my
from the
God.
live stream.
That means you
How
got
did
a
I
robot
miss this,
behind the
man?
keyboard, and that's
yeah,
no.
they put it in the chat. Sharice, I think, put it in the chat last night. It's funny as hell.
I'm like, how
I
you doing
couldn't.
that?
Like the people was like cracking up on Twitter last night because of this shit. I was like, I can't. What made you think this was a good thing?
Oh man,
Yeah.
so y'all get like
I'm
my
like,
live
Metallica-
reaction to this whole thing.
L of the week.
I thought you knew.
That might be L of 2021 so far. Like
Nah. I think it's Cyberpunk still.
Oh,
Dang, man.
stop!
That came out last
well,
year.
they came out in 2020, yeah. So they got the whole L for 2020.
All right, that's cool. I think okay. I'm gonna write this L.
It's not Gorilla Glue Girl.
Paper.
Right?
Yo, we're not gonna talk about her because she just dumb as shit. She just dumb as shit. I'm sorry. We're not gonna. Yo,
Yeah, that's like a whole. It'll be a whole conversation. So let's.
Yeah.
Let's just pivot.
Yeah,
Let's just pivot.
Yeah.
Let's-
Let's
what
keep going.
You talking about WandaVision though, right?
Yeah. So like now we're gonna talk about WandaVision really quickly, guys.
Spoiler
I'm gonna exit
And-
stage left. I'm gonna exit stage left. I'll be back.
Wait. You know what? No. Wait. No. You can stay. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay.
Maybe. But
Maybe. All right. Well,
the shit is good. Good.
If you haven't seen WandaVision this week, you need to make sure you go watch it. Every week, I feel like my mind is blown. I don't know. Like, I think this is the most comic book like Marvel MCU item so far. I mean,
In a way, yeah.
it's playing out so much like you reading a comic book. And I'm really loving it. I mean, if we got a reveal of a character I think that we knew was there, and we know for sure she's there now. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go to our Discord. We talk about it. We hide spoilers, so you'll click on them and be able to see spoiler content. But yeah, I think that, I think what we thought was going to happen is happening. I don't think that, right? And Wanda may not be the big baddie.
I don't think she is. I don't think she is. I think she's a minor bad in a way because,
Right. Oh, yeah.
But I don't think she started this out to be in like this. She just wanted to live her life for her man.
Yeah.
And
I'm wondering what's going to happen to him, right? I mean, because we know that comic books are like soap operas. Nobody's ever really dead. But,
except Uncle Ben.
Right? Except for Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben die every 2 years. But yeah. I don't know. Like, what do you ladies think? Because I know that I'm like usually the one that's like, WandaVision. But yeah.
Yeah, like for me, episode 4 is still one of my favorite episodes. Episode 4 and the one before this one. This one was still good. This last one was still great, but especially the reveal. Yeah. Oh my god! Like
the reveal. Somebody else got powers.
I know, right? That powers.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shut up, Chareece. Shut up, Chareece. Calm down. Calm down. So down, girl. Down, girl.
So
yeah.
Okay. I don't want to spoil anything, so
it was a good episode. Y'all need to again go join our Discord and we can talk. Spoilers are in effect for that one.
Please come to our Discord so we can geek out together.
Yes.
Go ahead.
We post memes and everything about the show, so we just try to keep it fun and light and discuss how awesome and weird the show is.
And then I know that Falcon and Winter Soldier were supposed to come out before WandaVision. So it'll be interesting to find out if it's still set before WandaVision, or if it's running in parallel. And then now my next show that I'm really looking forward to is going to be Loki.
Oh yes.
Chareece and I know why, but it's directly tied in with WandaVision, and all this is going to be leading up to Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. And I don't know, I love that they're doing this. I love the way that they're doing it with the shows leading up, because I don't know.
I know y'all heard about Jessica Jones and Punisher.
Oh yes. Yes, all the Netflix shows are now officially owned by Disney.
Yep.
Even so I'm hoping that they put them on that way I can watch them all on one streaming service.
Oh yeah.
But I wouldn't mind seeing them show up in the TV shows.
Well, I know that they said that what's the one guy, the karate guy, I can't remember his name.
Daredevil.
No, not Daredevil, the punch guy, Iron Fist. Yeah, so I guess his show was so bad that guy will not be him. If they bring him into the MCU, he will not be him.
The second season was better, I heard.
Yeah, the second season was better.
The second season was better, but it was still... Yeah, it was just okay. It wasn't as good as the other shows, but I guess,
it was
fans didn't receive him well. Yeah, so Daredevil in the series will be Daredevil in the MCU. Jessica Jones, it sounds like, will be Jessica Jones in MCU. But yeah.
The Punisher was a good pick too, that dude that played him. The dude that was in oh my god, the black dude, what's his name? Bald head. What is his name? Played Locke and yes, Luke Cage. He apparently is full and working right now, so he might not be able to join the MCU. But I'm hoping that his girl Misty Knight, I hope she brings her.
She's working too. She's on another CBS show. She's a judge on a CBS show. But yeah, I don't know. I loved her in that show. Even the old girl that played the evil woman.
Oh yeah.
Why can't I remember her name?
Oh yes. What was her name?
Excuse me.
Yeah, they had some class acts.
Mhm.
You know,
They
and
did.
Luke Cage was
did.
it.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, what was her name? Woodward? No. Oh my god! But she was still in her dude with the shades.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, shades.
Yeah.
Dang.
that was a nice little show right there.
Yeah,
my mom.
I thought it was dope. I thought it was good.
All right. Well, we are at the end of our show, folks. Thanks for coming and watching this week. We're gonna do our questions and then our outro. So do we have any questions, Charisse?
Oh yes, girl, we got questions.
Okay.
All right. First up is Rangy 4. Question: when will Nintendo make new IPs?
Never, because we keep buying the old ones.
Technically,
No,
they did make one. What's the
they-
one they have with Platinum that came out? Astro Chain. That was a new IP.
That was a new IP.
Yeah, that was a new IP.
Okay. Well, the last one I thought was Splatoon was their last one. The last new
No,
one.
they published. Well, it wasn't fully. Well, I guess if you want to count full first party, they didn't know it wasn't because Platinum developed the game. Nintendo just published it. So, but it was a new IP, Astro Chain.
Okay, we'll take it. Calvin Henderson, what's up, Calvin? Question: will Grown Women Gaming get a website to go with the show?
We already got one, boss.
We have one.
We already got one, fam. What you
I
talking
don't know
about?
why it won't let me add it, but we do
Yeah.
have one. I tried to add it to our profile on Twitter, but for some reason it then makes the email look weird. But yeah, grownwomangaming.com, right?
Yeah, but we always taking suggestions for what y'all want on it, though. Drop us a line or something. We got email.
Yeah, or GWG podcast. Say Discord. Twitter.
Yeah,
You can go suggestions. I think there's a suggestion box down there somewhere.
I don't know. Just like
Post
tweet
it
us.
somewhere. Post it somewhere.
Yeah.
Hit us on
Rangy
DM in the
14.
comments, you know what I mean? Or you hit us on DM. But I put the URL in the chat. That's the website. Everything's essentially there. The link to the Discord, all our videos, the merch, everything's there. So
Yeah, we ain't play pimping over here.
Rangy 4 again. Will RDNA 3 be released for PS5 alongside the PS5 Pro? See?
It's a wrap. That's my answer.
See, I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. King James. Oh, did you ladies see the Mortal Kombat trailer? If so, what are your thoughts?
Yeah,
I saw that.
a little fire.
Man.
Yeah.
And you gotta watch the Red Band trailer with all the gore. Like that was the best one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna tell you, as a Mortal Kombat fan, I cannot fucking wait.
Girl, I'm so my only one complaint that I'm so low key not really mad, but kind of mad about. Where's Johnny Cage at? Other than that, I'm good. The action.
They
was
said
on
that there were
point.
some other people missing too, right?
Yeah,
They
Right?
probably gonna explain all that. Chun-Li.
Yeah, you said Chun Li.
No.
That was
Did I
pretty
say the wrong
fun. That was a funny
fun.
funny trend. But
yeah, that was kind of.
Apparently,
There are some more people missing, but I'm hoping like there's surprise and stuff.
yeah, as you know, I'm not a big fan of the games, but I will definitely watch them. I know I'm familiar with the characters, and I'm definitely hyped for the movie. So let's go.
All right, again, Rangy 4. Rangy he killing it, y'all. He killing it. Was you ladies able to pre-order the new Xbox headset? Also, will you be getting the Xbox onesie? Yes.
Yes and yes.
I got both.
I did not get the onesie, but I should have because it's cold as hell here.
Yes and yes.
No and yes.
No to the headset. Yes to the
onesie.
Yeah.
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 All right, Calvin, I guess I'll check that link in my Twitter list. I will get on that. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see, what else is there?
Xbox Tech Event, February 23 and the 24. Yeah, that's gonna fall under Call of Duty week. I'm gonna watch it later. I'm gonna watch it later.
Yeah, I thought it was more so for developers, and it's more of a it's a tech event, so it's not like it's not for like I don't think it's for consumers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Just internal tools.
But you know, consumers are gonna talk about tech stuff.
But you already know. Yeah, they gonna.
You already know. They gonna act like they gonna squeeze some juice out of that. Watch.
Always.
Yeah.
All right. L Tug wants us to know that he's halfway done with the season pass.
Dang,
in Destiny.
You want a cookie,
Slow
bro?
down, bro.
I'm just kidding.
I'm
just kidding.
winning
You already know
like,
he played too much. You already know he played too much. So
I'm
he was
like,
upset though that he can run that dungeon with us.
Ooh.
He was upset.
he'll be all right.
I don't think that's any more questions. Or am I missing any? Yeah, I think that's all the questions. Anybody see it? Nope. Lady has put the link for our Discord in here. Just in case anybody wants to hop in.
All right then. I guess that's fine. Or you guys want to start? Y'all want to start out with outros? Starting with CHAREECE?
oh, okay. My bad. Let me
Dang,
go ahead and log off then.
Sorry, my bad.
All right, y'all. I'm packing up.
Go ahead, LBOOGIE. Do your thing.
Sure. You know.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and do outros since lady ready to get off. Lady, you can go ahead and go first.
She's muted.
Did you talk about me? Oh, okay. Thank you, y'all, for coming through today and being the lovely chat that y'all is. And I want to make sure you come see us every week. Next week, I need y'all to I need you guys to show support next week for me and LBOOGIE, because we got some things planned. We can't technically announce it yet, but we gonna have to migrate next week from this show to somewhere else so y'all can represent us for what we about to do next week. And we'll have more information for you probably in the next couple of days. But I need the Grown Women Gaming posse to come through for us. That's all. And y'all know where I be at. Thank you for showing up.
All right, and Delilah, you want to go?
Oh yeah, sure. You all know you can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, and thank you for rocking out with us. We appreciate each and every one of you all. And yeah, man, I catch y'all next week. And like, share, and subscribe. And that's what they're supposed to say. And that's what they said. So yeah,
that's what they said.
Do that for us, please. We're still trying to get to that nice 1,000 number, the subscribe number at the bottom of the page there. And yeah, I guess that's all I have. And yes, RDNA 3.
All right, CHAREECE, you ready to go?
Yes.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I was waiting on it. Y'all late. You're late. I was waiting. Anyway, it's your girl CHAREECE here again. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for the awesome questions. Thank y'all for just hanging with us and listening to our opinions and listening to us laugh. We hope we brought some laughter to your weekend. Make sure to wear your mask. Make sure to wash your hands, because we got to get through this, people. We got to get through this. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend. Make sure to get the wins in. L Tuck, we will work on your chocolate chip cookies later. But yes, everybody have a good weekend.
All right, and it's me, LBOOGIE0208. Again, like everybody said, thank you guys for coming through. We appreciate you guys every week coming through, supporting us. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, all that goodness. And yeah, have a blessed week.